Hey guys, it's Edwin here, and today we are going to be configuring a OSPF routing and VLAN project from scratch. These are the requirements. Network 1, create 3 VLANs 10/20/30. Configure inter-VLAN routing using a layer 3 switch, minimum of 2 hosts per VLAN. Network 2, create 2 VLANs 40 and 50. Configure inter-VLAN routing, minimum of 2 hosts per VLAN. Network 3, create 1 VLAN 60. Configure inter-VLAN routing, minimum of 2 hosts, and then finally configure OSPF between all 3 networks. Use area 0 for all routes. Ensure proper route advertisements using show IP route. And then let's dive in. Okay. Go to switches. Let's do it like this. And then let's do the end devices. So actually let's label them first. Let's say this is network 1. This is network 2. Network 3. Let's get the PCs. So this one's going to require 6, so let's get those out the way now. And since they're unlike a straight through cable will be fine. Actually, let's do crossover and connect these first. And then I'll pause it here and then come back when the network is done with no configurations, just setting the foundation, okay? All right, back. And then this is the topology, just labeled, no configurations. First, let's start with this one. We'll start with network 1. Click no, and then enter, conf t, host name, let's just name them switch 0. Let's just name it switch 2. Switch 2, and then let's assign these to the appropriate VLAN. So interface range, fast Ethernet 3 through 4, switch port mode access, switch port access, VLAN 10. Oh, and then we created the VLAN as well. So let's actually do that first. Exit VLAN 20, exit VLAN 30. Exit. Do show VLAN brief 10, 20, and 30, and then these are the interfaces assigned to VLAN. So 3 and 4. So interface fast Ethernet 06 through 7. Interface range 6 through 7. Not bad. Switch port mode access. It's because they are connected to N host. Switch port access LAN 20. And then interface range. That's Ethernet 7 through 8. switch port mode access, switch port access LAN 30. Do show LAN brief just to confirm 7.8. It's 5 and 6 for this. I see. So 34. Let's just do that really quickly. Interface fast Ethernet 05. Switch port access LAN 20. Do show LAN brief. Perfect. Now it's been added. 20, 30, and 10. Alright, now let's exit out of this. Do login, or excuse me, line console 0, just to remove any interruptions. Synchronous, exit. Let's enter interface LAN 10, IP add, and this is the network that we're going to use for LAN 10, right? So we're doing 10.0.10.1, the first available IP address, and then the subnet is /25, excuse me, subnet mask is /25. Oh, right. And then let's do this. Let's add it as the default gateway for PC 0 and laptop 0 first. So let's go into here, configure, default gateway, just paste it there as well. This is 2 right here, so we're going to put it as 2, and then fix the subnet mask, 24, perfect. Do the same thing for laptop 0, config, paste the default gateway there, then change this to 3, the third available IP address. And now let's test connectivity within the VLAN. Let's just see ping 10.0.10.3. Perfect. Now I can communicate within the LAN. That's just confirming it. Then we'll do exit interface LAN 20 IP add, and we're doing the first available IP address for the 10.0.20.0/24 network, which would be 10.0.20.1 255.255.255.0. Since it's a /24, let's copy this. Add it to PC1 and laptop 1. Paste it here. Now let's do the same thing. This PC1 is the third available host. Then fix the subnet mask. Let's do the same on laptop 1. Default gateway. Just fix that too. Then let's just test connectivity within the LAN for now. Perfect. It can communicate within the VLAN, so these two are set. Now let's do the last one, LAN 30 on this network. Exit, interface VLAN 30, IP add. Let me scoot this over a little. Doing VLAN 30, so this is the network that we're using for VLAN 30. So 10.0.30.1, the first available IP address there, and then a /24 subnet mask. Now let's configure the end host with the appropriate gateway and IP addresses. So it'd be the second one. And then let's just confirm. Perfect. And now this is the most important part. Right now it's no inter-VLAN routing. Like even if we tried to, we wouldn't be able to. Just to show you, team 10.1. Fast forward a little and see it should all fail. So the important part right here is doing IP routing. Now let's try to do it one more time. Let's give it a second. Should be, first one should fail for ARP, and then we'll see. Yep, see. Okay, and then let's ping 20. And we're able to communicate. So this network can perform inter-VLAN routing. I will pause it here, and then I'll configure network 2 and network 3, and then we will start doing these routes, or these interfaces right here, the crossover ones. All right, I'll be right back, okay? All right, I'm back, and just to confirm it, they're able to ping here, and then exit conf t shall run C6060, and then you can see, right? So now let's do these two right here, or the interfaces connecting to the other routers. So let's see, fast Ethernet 1 and 2. Interface range. And to add an IP address, we just do the no switch port command, right? Exit, and then interface fast Ethernet 1, IP add 192.168.1, 255.255.255.52, which is a 30 subnet mask. Interface Ethernet 02, IP add 192.168.2.1, 255.255.255.252. Same thing here. Conf interface fast Ethernet 01, no switch port, IP add 192.168.1.2, 255.255.255.252 for the /30, and then interface fast Ethernet 02, IP add 192.168.3.2, 255.255.255.252. No switch port first. That's one. Now it should work. Yup. Let's do it for here. T interface has Ethernet 01. Remember, no switch port, so you can add the IP address to it. Now, okay, let's go back to our here. So we've done all of this. So now we just need to configure OSPF for all of them, right? So let's do so here. Exit, router, OSPF 0, or process ID of 1, network, and then 192.168.0.0, and we'll just do route summarization. So /16, and remember this is wildcard mask, so it'd be the inverse, so only the zeros have to match. So that means these first two will have to match, which will enable it on both of these right here, right? And don't forget the area, both area 0. And then we'll have to share these as well, right? So network 10.0.0.0.255.255 area 0, right? Exit router OSPF process ID of 1. Oops. IP route. Forgot to do that earlier. IP route. Router OSPF 1 network 192. Pretty much the same commands across this one as well. O.O 255.255.0 as well as network. So we'll have to advertise these as well, right? Network 192, excuse me, 10.0.0.0.0.0 area 0. Router OSPF 1 network. Let's fast forward a little bit just so it can catch up, and then do, or just end, do show IP OSPF, oh no, show IP OSPF name. So full, let's do it on this one as well, and then you can see them is here, right? Adjacency process ID of 1, which would be 3.2. This one right here, which is the highest manually configured IP address on this one, and 3.1, which is the highest manually configured IP address on this one, right? So, but just to confirm, show IP OSPF neighbor, and then show IP route, and it has 40, 50, and 60, which are 40, 50, and 60, right? Now let's do it on this one. Show IP route. This one should have a lot more. It's going to have one to the 10 network, 20, 30, 40, 50, and 60, right? So boom, 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 boom. And the 60 doesn't count because it's connected. So just these right here, right? And see the it says 110, and that is the administrative distance of OSPF, as well as the O right here. And show IP route here. It's here. Ten, 20, 30, connected to 40 and 50 and 60. And now let's just attempt to ping. Let's do from network 3. So ping 110.0.30.2. So it's able to communicate there. We'll do 20. We'll do 1. We'll do 40. Perfect. See, that's just the ARP taking place. And we'll do the last one, 50. The first one should fail as well. Just see, and then reply. Perfect. So we've confirmed two-way connectivity from this PC or laptop 5 on LAN 60 to LAN 30, 20, 10, 40, and 50. That's all for today, folks. We have just completed this lab right here. Thank you for tuning in.